this crop, you can do it a double cut cell and also a tip cell. A double cut cell, what I mean with a double cut cell, you can, when you go to pack, you can cut it here and you cut it here. This is, now you pack things like this. These are the double cut. And then also you come to pack this one. The one does not cut to the tip. Now when these tips now breaks the name, the tips one. The tips packing. This is the tips packing and this is the double cut. Now it depends, the client wants which centimeters. Yes.
Wow.
Now this is how it looks.
Okay. So ni kama tu vitunguu ya majani.
Yeah.
But this one is a bit slender.
And also it is very delicate to manage. You see, it is very, very delicate to manage. This is how it looks. This is how it looks. Now it is very, very, management yake, it is very, very tricky. So you need to be very, very creative. An agronomist who knows everything.
Okay. So hii uchukua muda gani?
Kukua.
Yeah.
Now chives, huwa inachukua a minimum of 5 weeks or 6 after planting. If you want to make it to grow good, you need to give a lot of time so that it will grow well and also it will cover everywhere.
Okay.
You can give it 4 weeks, but now the coverage will be poor. If the more you leave, the more it adds the population. The more you cut early, the more. So after planting, the previous week of harvesting is between 4 to 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
So when you give it up to the 6th week, the population increases. So that means your production goes up. You get the point?
Yes.
So after digging the land, first of all you dig the land well, and then you repeat again to make it into soft particles. You make it to be on a very, very soft particles, soft tissues of the soil, so that you start making your beds. Like this house, it is 16 by 60 meters.
Okay.
This full house, which has 14 beds, and the house is basically in production. We get about 250 kgs per this area. 250 kgs approximately. If you sell good when you have market, that is almost 260,000.
Wow.
In a week.
In a week.
In 1 day of a week. So if you harvest in a week twice, it's a maximum of a week. It is 400 and something thousand. So which means in a month you will get like $1 million plus.
Wow.
If you have market. And then now also we have time that we don't have market. Now that's where the stress will come from.
Okay.
When you don't have market now, you will be stressful on how to pay people.
Sure.
How to manage your labor. It is very hard because you will be slashing it down, throwing it to the ground. You will dispose it everywhere. So because you don't have the market. So now after making the beds, first of all, you will come with the manure, goat manure, to put up at the top of the beds. And then you mix well with the soil. And then at night, you will irrigate.
Oh.
Yes.
Why at night?
Because you need to irrigate it before planting, because now the soil needs to do its own evaporation.
Okay.
No, you see, the soil needs now to do its own evaporation, so you need to give it time to breathe. You need to give the soil time to breathe, because now this is manure. Manure also have acids. So when you plant something direct to the manure, it will get some acids and it will fail to germinate, or it will die the crop. So first of all, you mix with the soil the goat manure. You do it well to bed. You mix with the soil. You come to shower it at night. Make sure if you want to plant it tomorrow, you will shower it today. See?
The reason for that?
The reason for that is for the soil to evaporate, the soil to breathe.
Okay.
And also the urine from the goat manure too, to soak well, because it is so acidic. You see. So after irrigating at night, you will come that morning and spray. You can spray. We have a chemical called Ridomil that you spray against airborne disease that may be on that soil before planting. So after planting, you will start making your holes of the crop, of which you will do the way you want. Like you will do 7 centimeter from crop to crop, or 8 centimeter, and then 12 centimeter distance of length. With it 7 centimeter, length 12 centimeter. But now the professionalism of growing the herbs, they say you use 15 centimeter length and 8 centimeter with it, of which now you will lose the population. Now we are doing less to get high population of the production.
Okay.
Now you see. So from there we start planting, like you see how here it's planted. You plant it one here, then you plant another one here, plant another one here, then you see this gap from there. Now from there, week one after planting, you will spray your starter foliar and also stress remover foliar together with dudutrin, in likes of Pentagon or any lambda-cytrin chemical you can spray. And also make sure you have the spray for blight, or the blight, that's what you call downy mildew. The downy mildew is very, very, very bad in this crop. Downy mildew attacks the crop and it burns. It burns the crop. For example, the downy mildew acts like this. Downy mildew acts like this. This is downy mildew on a crop. So you need to spray the chemical that can control such spores, such disease. For example, you can use the chemical that has mangosept, that is like Ridomil, likes of Ridomil and etc. So from there, that is first week. The second week now you will come to maintain with foliar and also feeding of fertilizer. You can put any NPK like 17, 17 or 23, 23. You put per hectare, you put like 50 kgs of NPK per hectare, and then you will come second feeding. You will put again 50 kgs of urea, and then make sure you fertigate with calcium, magnesium, and hemp iron, and even MAP if you have. So that your crop, you will get a good shelf life when it goes to the market. It will have a good shelf life, and also the client will smile about it. Now from week one, now it will pick from the soil. From that week one, now you go to week 2. It's coming up well. Week 3, week 4. And that now week 5, you will find your crop. It is now this way. From this way now, this size, your crop is ready to be sold. You are ready to sell. You are ready to sell from this size. Your crop is ready to sell. You will cut it and you arrange it on your crates and you go and pack it. So far, Chives is the main herb in the country that a lot of farmers are doing now. Much farmers are doing chives because chives is very, 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 very in high demand in the country. Chives mainly we do it for exports. So you need to have good quality. You need to have the crop that will not go there and start be yellowing. Maybe the shelf life means how long the crop will take after cutting. After you have packed, how long will the client be with the crop before it will be destroyed or it will be damaged? So you may find maybe your crop, if you are not feeded well, you will find maybe after selling 2 days, 3 days, that will be rotting, yellowing. So you avoid packing with water. Make sure that your crop is dry, like you see mine, very, very dry. I give water twice a week. So we don't give water every day because also Chives growth requires 6 hours of direct sun from the greenhouse. It requires direct sun of 6 hours every day. So you need to avoid water to make the growth to be fast. Then from there, now you will be managing after cutting. You will be cutting 2 centimeters from down. You will cut 2 centimeters from down. After cutting now, you will come again to do the summary that we do is to weed with the hands. You make people you're able to keep your greenhouse clean. You weed with hands, and then again you spray the starting chemicals of the foliar and also the blight chemicals that is like of downy mildew. Make sure you spray so that when it comes up, it will not be attacked with any disease. And also we have a most dangerous pest in this crop is thrips.
Pardon?
Thrips.
Okay.
Thrips is the most dangerous crop in this field.
Okay.
Thrips. Now the effects of thrips, if your chive will be like this, after I'm cutting my chives, if your chives will be like this looks very clean. But now when you have thrips, you cannot sell because all of this place, for example, I'll show you how thrips attacks. My crop does not have thrips, bana.
Wewe ni mkulima bora.
Yeah, this is how the thrips attacks. These marks. So you avoid these marks.
Okay.
This is how the thrips attacks. So if you pack with these marks, your client will reject your production, and you will get to lose much of a production. And remember, when you sell this, you are paying the flight, you are paying the labor, and also you are paying the packaging materials, and also you need now your profit of your business. So you make sure you control thrips in your crop. The most dangerous pest in this crop is thrips, and the most dangerous disease is downy mildew. So you make sure you control the two downy mildews, the downy mildew and the thrips, so that your crop will not look bad and will not lack market during the high season of the market. Yes. Now, from there now, if you have a lot of market to do, if you have good market, you will sell. If you don't have the market now, we have like in a year, we have 2 seasons of chive selling. From January, from mid-June and July, the market rises.
Okay.
Then mid-August, the market drops again. So like now, we don't have market for chives. But from October or September, it will pick again until March next year.
Okay.
So that is approximately the service of 2 months. The service of 2 months, and maybe you have a 2-hectare farm. So that 2-hectare farm, approximately in 5 months, it gives you in every month. Let me say every month it gives you 2.5 million in every month. So in 5 months you can total how many shillings do you have.
Okay.
So you can do the chives outdoor, and you can also do inside the greenhouses. But most advised place to do the chives growing is inside the greenhouse.
Okay.
Now to avoid the exposure of the quarantine pest, because now also we have the quarantine pest in some countries in this world, because our main market is from English countries. We sell most of this crop to the English countries, and these English countries, we have the weeds that are rejecting. We have also pests and diseases that they don't have to see in their country. Now, for example, we have this pest that's called leaf miner, very quarantine. We have this one that's called thrips, also thrips. There's some country that does not need thrips to their country. Then we have the oxalis seeds. Also, there's some countries that they don't need the oxalis seeds in their country.
Okay.
Now, so that you see, everyone is making. That's why we need, when you want to sell your crop to the English country, they will ask if you have the global cab, or the global cab is the authority, like a certificate.
Okay.
That allow you to sell outside the country.
Okay.
That allows you, that gives the country the confidence, that gives the government the confidence that this crop is okay, and also give the client that confidence that this crop is ready to go, and it's very very nice to be sold, and it is good the human health. So that's why the government do every that it requires to make sure the measures are followed.
Okay.
And the measures are done in a very polite way. So that's all about chives. And
na sasa umesema sasa hii yako hii ni ya this one is ready.
Yeah, this is ready to go. This
yeah, how many months?
This is now week 6.
Okay.
Since I planted, this is week 6.
Week 6, which is the maximum or the best time to harvest?
Yeah, this is the best time to harvest now. This is the best time to harvest. If you will have your crop, this is your best time to harvest. Because if you can calculate, this one I planted in June 27th.
Okay.
June 27th. June.
Okay.
27th. So the whole of July it has been here up to August now. How it grows, the more crop stays in the farm, the more trips attacks.
Okay.
The more crops stays in the farm, the more trips attacks. You can see this is now the trip mark that we don't require. The crop looks so good, but now the trip marks have started attacking it. Now this shows how dangerous it is. This shows now is giving you, is raising an alarm on you to make sure you maintain. You give a good maintenance. You good chemicals, good spray, and also pushing the market to come so that you sell.
Okay.
Because now here we have agronomy, and then we have the marketing team.
Wow. Na sasa umesema that in the month of August, the market is low. The market is down. And now that your crop is ready, what you gonna do with it?
This one. Now I'm praying hard to God because now the pressure now I'm giving to the marketing team.
Okay.
Because now the marketing team has a lot of pressure, so they have to work hard so that they sell, because their job is to sell. So when it's come now so bad, I have to, now it goes with time. I may find this month I have no market, but next month I'll have market. So you as an agronomist, you need to be sharp. You as an agronomist in agronomy, you need to be sharp so that you see in September I'll have the market. So I have to slash this. And then even if I'll throw, I will slash it and throw away so that I manage the coming crop for September. Agronomy, you think about the future. You don't think about only the place. You think about the future.
Nice.
So that's how we do. This crop lasts for 2 years.
Okay.
As you have seen here, this is the first crop. I've never harvested since I planted.
Okay.
This is the first one. But this crop will last here for 2 years when I'm just selling.
Okay.
When I'm just selling. I'm harvesting and selling. I'm harvesting and selling for 2 years. So that tells you how chives farming or how herbs and spices of chives farming serves you in 2 years.
Okay.
Yes. Because now you need to, the seeds we buy, like onions, seeds like onion, it's just like onions. Chive seeds are just like onions ones. So you take it to the propagators. You have the propagation, and also maybe if you can propagate it for yourself, you can do it for yourself, so that you plant. So you need to take it. You buy the seeds. Like now, for now, chive farming is now expanding in the country. Chive farming is expanding, of which now the price of the seeds is very rising. I remember when I started farming chives, the seeds 1 kg was 3,000 shillings. 3,000 shillings. And now you can't imagine how much is it now. Can you guess how much?
Probably 4,000.
No, 27,000 per kg now.
What?
Yes, 27,000, because now the field has expanded. Everyone is doing chives. Everyone needs to do chives. A lot of
people are coming in.
So the more they are coming in, the more the demand is
going high.
Going high. So you can see outside there we have maybe the investors or 1, 2, 3. The investors who are willing to do the herbs and spices farming, I can advise them. They are very, very ready to go, because chives farming serves. So long as you have a source of market, you know how to manage, you get the best agronomists, you will smile when farming chives. Because now you can see, I can approximately calculate to you, like now you take 1 kg to the propagation, you pay seeds 27,000, then propagation cost maybe they will do you 1.7 per seed or 2 shillings per seed. So that's approximately of around 40,000. So plus 27,000, that is almost 7 something thousand. And then you can imagine 70 something thousand that will serve you for 2 years.
Wow.
You can imagine 70 something thousand that can serve you for 2 years. And in those 2 years, every month you are earning 400,000 or 500 to 1 million shillings a month. Now you can calculate 500 to 1 million shillings a month in 2 years of your crop. Let's even say you will be slashing it in those 2 years. 6 months you have been seeing no market and you have been throwing it away. And the rest here, so it shows it still gives you profit to continue even if you will lack the market because it serves for long. But now if also you don't have a good agronomist, you don't have a good farmer management, you will find it cannot even last for 3 months. You will harvest first one and you have seen it collapses, it goes down. So main thing is good feeding, good spray program, good maintenance, and also maintenance is the main key. Good maintenance is the main key. And also you need to, as an investor, you need to be so good in input supply. You don't just need outputs and you don't give inputs. So the main challenge as agronomists face, we face the input challenge, because now you can ask for fertilizers or you ask for chemicals, and then maybe your employer is saying that he doesn't have enough cash to buy. So that's now giving you a lot of stress. That's now trying. It's now trying your spirit. It's trying to tempt you on how hard you are in this field. So if you are still young, if you are scared, you will see you left the farm and you run away. So you need to be so strong. You need to believe in yourself. You can do this. And also you put God first. God is everything. You put God first and everything will be at its own place. I've been doing Naomi, but now I'm shifting from Naomi to improve plague. Now as you can see,
that shift?
You can see Naomi is very thick. Naomi is very thick, and less kgs. Yes. But improved black is thin, but has a lot of kgs when you feed it well and when you give it water well. So this crop, you can do it a double cut cell and also a tip cell. A double cut cell, what I mean with a double cut cell, you can, when you go to pack, you can cut it here and you cut it here. This is, now you pack things like this. These are the double cut. And then also you come to pack this one. The one does not cut the tip. Now when this tips now takes the name, the tips one. The tips packing. This is the tips packing and this is the double cut. Now it depends, the client wants which centimeters. Yes. Because now, so far me I'm packing 13 centimeter. 13 centimeter of the box, this is more than 13 centimeter. Yeah, this is beyond 13 centimeter. So when I go to pack this into my box, it will not fit. The tips will break up here. The tips here will break down here because this place is very weak. So here it will break. So I have to cut it somewhere here to make it 13. So this is what I pack. Yeah.
So umesema unapack in terms of what the
client wants. Yeah. In terms of what the client wants, and also in terms of the grading. Now you can see, as like this crop, I can't pack you only these long ones. I can't give you these long ones only. In this, I have also these ones. You see the sizes. Then I have these ones. You see.
Yes.
So this size and these are not the same. So there's a time I'll pack this, and then I come again pack this, and then I pack this. You see? Yeah.
Wow. So unasema you and the variety that is mostly grown in Kenya or what the farmers wameadapt ni gani?
Improved plague size ndo tunahamia.
Okay.
Tulikuwa tunafanya Naomi, but now we are doing the improved plague. Yes.
So ninyi wote mkihamia huku, don't you think italeta that market nini?
This field, the client is very hard to know the varieties. Because chives is very hard to it's very hard to identify between the Naomi and the improved plague.
Okay.
Only the agronomists can tell. So for me being a senior agronomist for 7 years, I can really tell the difference between the Naomi and the improved plague.
Okay. I know that scent here could differentiate that maybe this one is strong, another one is a bit
it has only in your scouting. Only in your scouting. Because now there is diseases that you can't find in Naomi, but you'll find it is easy to get in improved plague. Are you getting the point? For example, Naomi is very hard to get burning tips and downy mildew. Very hard for Naomi. But improved plague is very easy. You get downy and you get the burning tips. The burning tips, what I mean is the burning tips, after cutting the crop, the ones that will shoot, after cutting the crop, the one that will shoot, it has to come slowly because it will have already the scar.
Okay.
Kidonda. So after you cutting like this, there's something that will start germinating from here. This something, it will come up with this peck of cutting. You have seen this part. This part of cutting will still come up. So if you don't maintain well, you will find out after coming up, this area starts to get some burning.
Okay.
It gets dry.
Okay.
These tips gets dry. So that's what we call burning tips.
Okay. Kwa hii size ya your farm, ulitumia how many kilograms of seedlings?
Many. Oh, this one.
Yes.
This one 16 by 60. 16 by 60. This gets 1 kg full.
Oh, 1 kg full.
1 kg full.
Which you said goes for 27,000?
27,000 shillings.
Wow.
1 kg full. And now one bed carries around 1,800 plants.
Okay.
One bed, 1,800 plants. 1,800 to 2,000 plants. Because this one bed carries 4 trays. That's 4 trays carries for 400 seedlings each.
Okay. Wow. Nice. But sasa sisi ambao hatukuli, so umesema main nini clients ni for exportation.
Main clients for exportation, and also you need to be very very keen on the brokers. Because now this field also have brokers.
Okay.
Kuna wezi pia.
Okay.
Watakuja kuchukulie, siku ya kulipa waseme box kama 100 imetupwa.
Okay.
Umpe kilo 200 akwambie kilo 100 nilitupa.
Okay.
Naona ilikuwa yellow. Because now hauna soko, anakuwa broker, inabidi unakubali. But you have a direct market, at least 10 zilipotea, niko na 200.
Okay.
5 zilipotea, niko na 300. Hivyo. Kuna challenge like now there's a time mimi nimetupiwa kama a full package. I packed 300 kgs na zikatupwa yote 300. So that week nilipata 0 in my account. Unaona? My employer alipata 0 kwa account yake. So because of this, because you see, you can't trust them. Okay. Or you can give another one, you can give another client, but he keeps it. The rules of the chives farming, you as an agronomist, you need to be, after harvesting, after selling, it is only on your hands for 3 days. If your shelf life is only for 3 days.
Okay.
If he or she will pass 3 days, then the rest is for her. Because I cannot give you today and then you pack after 7 days. Or definitely it will be yellow. Okay. The shelf life it will reduce. And also it can stay for around 20 days or to 40 days when it is in one place. Now you see this one I'm transporting from here to here. It gets here, so you see where the temperatures are changing.
Yeah. Okay.
When I'm transporting from here to Nairobi to Jomo Kenyatta Airport. Jomo Kenyatta Airport now to the I give it the flight. It goes maybe to Saudi Arabia, Holland or France or UK. So you see, it is very, very delicate to manage the shelf life of chives, because our main market in the English country is Netherlands.
Okay.
Netherlands is the country that notified the importance of herbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.